Okay, story time. Jeffrey starts his study abroad journey. He's so determined that he doesn't want the end of 2024 to reach him while he's in Ghana. He starts looking up for schools. He starts looking up for people who are already in the US. They do not respond to him. The schools he applied to refuse his admissions. 5 schools, they refuse his admission. Jeffrey feels hopeless. The budget he had to apply to schools here were done. He checks this watch and it's 31st December 2024. He's still in Ghana. Does this sound familiar to you? Alright, so I don't know, my story was bad because I just wanted to hook you guys with the story, but I don't know how it's going to end. But I'm going to talk to you guys about 3 things that I've written here on my phone that I feel most people need to prepare ahead whilst they are on this journey. And I would call it the challenges that would definitely, it's 100%. The chances are 100%. The challenges that you would experience when you set your mind to, come and study in the US, because most people, including myself, went through this same process, this same journey, and we face these problems. We face similar problems. But before we go into the problems, I would like to let you know that problems are part of life. Your life should not be perfect. My life is never perfect. Every day there's something I have to deal with, every single day. So it has made me shift my mindset from, oh, my life is supposed to be smooth, life is supposed to be perfect, to what is the next challenge or what is the next problem that I'm expecting to solve. You actually get fulfillment by solving problems. So when you wake up and you don't get problems, it's a red flag, okay? I'm not talking about problems that you go and cause, like problems that life will throw to you, okay? So problems are part of life. Build that mental toughness and prepare for problems. Now, when you are going for a party, the end goal is a party. It takes 20 minutes to get to that party. You are driving. On the way to the party, you meet speed bumps. It shakes the car. You fall into a pothole, especially when you're driving in Ghana. It kind of shakes the car. You meet a traffic light, stops the car and delays for some time. Sometimes the police would even pull you over, but you still continue to the party. You get to a point where there's an accident ahead, so you have to slow down for the people behind you to also be aware that there's an accident ahead. Now, why don't you just quit you going to the party and just return home? Because there are so many hurdles, there are so many things happening to you in the way. Because the party is the focus. So that is life. You look at the goal. My goal is to become a doctor. The hurdles are, oh, I'll feel lazy, I'll lose the motivation, I'll lose this, I'll not get money. But the goal is that I have to become a doctor. So you have to focus on that goal solely. You don't have to shift your mindset that, oh, I wanted to become a doctor, but the class is hard, so let me just change my mind. No. So you don't say that because I want to travel abroad and the schools aren't giving me admission, I don't even get a bank statement, which I'll show you guys how to get a bank statement. Hopefully it makes sense. I'm not getting recommendation letters and all that, so I'm going to quit it. No, those are the things that would give you the fulfillment. When you overcome the challenge and the next thing comes, then you overcome it and then you keep going. Without further ado, the first challenge that most of us experienced, or most of you would experience, is financial constraints. Now, I told you guys, some people were in the comments saying that I'm a DB and I didn't have, I was rich. You don't know. But anyways, I wasn't working in Ghana. I've never worked in Ghana before. No company has ever employed me as a worker. I only did internships, which paid me like 50 cedis. Internship at Ghana Statistical. Just once. I never worked like real job or something, so I didn't have an income in Ghana. Family too didn't have some. They couldn't even pay my school fees and watch me drop out. How much more give you money to fund your studies abroad and stuff? So how did I raise money to actually fund this incredible and this superb dream that I always wanted back home? Just understand that you do not go and take out a loan to travel abroad. Like, that is the worst thing you'd ever want to do. It feels like it's a lottery and you're going to take a loan, a huge amount of money, $5,000 to gamble. You probably lose the money. What I did, and I'll be very practical with you guys, is find something that would support the abroad journey, like just that one solely. So you can have your income, you can be working your 9 to 5, but find something that you would do that would solely go into the study abroad. So I had someone in Ghana do this thing, so she didn't have money. So I told her that she should go through her contacts, the people doing business. She should take their flyers and then she should advertise it on her status, which worked, like worked 100%. She should advertise it on her status as if she's the one selling it. So when someone posts that she makes passports, she would post it on her status that, guys, get in for your passport. except she places her interest on it. So let's say 50 cedis or 100 cedis. So when someone does the passport through her, she takes the difference and then pays the original person, and then the passport gets done. She did the same thing for, I think, phones and all those things, and then she was saving up. And you might want to save up the money and be like, okay, I'm saving 10,000 Ghana cedis, $10,000 or something. But that would be a mistake, because you would never get to the end goal. What you would want to do is, the first thing let's say you need a passport. The first thing is, I'm focusing on the passport only. It's like you are climbing a staircase. Do not focus on the end stairs. Focus on the next step. So how do I get to this next step? How do I get to this next step? And then continue on. So the first step, I need a passport. I don't have money. Boom. Oh, this friend of mine sells hair. Let me promote it on my status as if I'm the one selling it, and then make some money. And then I make, let's say, 400 cedis from referring people, basically promoting it on my status and then having the raw person do it. It's drop servicing. Keep the difference, do the passport, boom, you get a passport done. Now what is the next thing? Oh, most of the schools need application fees. Either I negotiate with them to give me a fee waiver, or I pay the application fee. Oh, it will cost 1,200 Ghana cedis. That is my next goal. I'm working towards it. When you decide to pile everything up, you'll be stressed, I'm telling you. But when you break it down to smaller pieces, that the next thing is 1,200 cedis. The next thing is just application fees. You'll be able to sail through it. So find something, a side hustle. Don't be shy of, I don't know why this generation is so shy of side hustles. Like, they are shy to be selling stuff online. I mean, it's better than being stranded and not having anything at all. I came here, when I came to America, I was doing laundry. The football team people, they were laughing at me. They didn't respect me because it's like, I'm a typical African. I was doing the school's football team laundry for them, washing their clothes and stuff. But I needed the money, so I did it. Okay? I was doing so many side hustles in Ghana, selling everything. Not selling per se, but I was doing so many drop servicing, writing essays for people, doing random things to make money. You see, don't try and think that, oh, people will laugh at me. But the same people are not even taking care of you. So why are you scared about them? Right? So get the side, excuse me, get a side hustle that would fund this whole thing, and then that should be it. The next thing that the next challenge that most people normally experience is friends over here do not support you. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. No one owes you anything in this life, okay? No one owes you your destiny. No one owes your purpose. Of course, God blesses you through people, but everyone has their own problem. Everyone is responsible for themselves. People here are stressed. Like, imagine, look, it's been snowing since morning and the snow is stuck. Imagine me slipping through it. My car hates this. I'm already stressed, and you are texting me back home. Oh, bro, I need it. I'm waiting for you. It takes some level of love. It takes some level of love that the person has for you to be able to get support from your friends already living here. You get it? So if your friends aren't supporting you, it's not their fault that, oh, maybe they are not supporting you. There's a reason why they are not supporting you. They have their own challenges. They have their own problems. That is why they are also not supporting you. So don't let that thing be a reason why you'll be like, oh, when I text my friends abroad, they don't respond to me. They are not minding me. This guy, I was very close to him, but when he left Ghana, he has started acting some way. Don't let those things discourage you. You get it? Don't let those little things discourage you. What you'd want to do is to network with people outside your country. When I say network with people outside your country, I mean network with people already in the US, network with people already in the UK and stuff. Those people, they don't know you. The familiarity is not there, so the chances of they helping you is very high. Don't network with people through Facebook or Instagram. Text them on LinkedIn. Everyone should create a LinkedIn profile. I don't know if I would add a description to this video, but I would have added a description to my LinkedIn. Go to LinkedIn, brand your LinkedIn like a respectable person, like a professional person, and connect with like-minded people over there. If, let's say, you have an interest in a particular school, let's say Harvard University, find people who attend Harvard University, ask them every question, email the admissions, reach out to them with personal questions. Don't be like generic and stuff. Ask them personal questions that these are my results, these are my transcripts, this is how much my family can afford, and then give them some estimates. They'll get back to you that, oh, we can actually give you scholarship based on this grades, blah 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 blah. And then you know that, yeah, they've assured me that this is what I'll get, so I'll go ahead and apply. That way you don't waste application fee. You get it? So yeah, that is also another thing that most people experience, and this is how to work on it. So do not network with people from Ghana. They'll not get time for you. Our people, some of them will not get time for you because they feel like, yeah, problems a lot. So you get it. So your own aunties, your own uncles don't even respond to you. So how about more your family? That is it. So that is, let me see the next thing. Let me see the next thing on mine. This thing. Yeah, so the next thing that most people experience is the admissions rejection. People get rejected so easily. You apply to the school and then in 3 weeks they respond that, oh, your admission hasn't been approved, blah, 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 and you fell down. Look, there are 7,000 plus universities in America. 7,000. Oh, if 2 of them has rejected you, you have 6,898 more universities to apply. So why would you let just 2 schools? You don't know the amount of schools that rejected me, about 200 plus, because I applied to so many schools. Most of them rejected me. Some canceled my admission last minute, so many things. But I didn't let that discourage me. I just saw it that, oh, God doesn't want me to go to that school. It's actually this school that He's directing me to. So why should I even stress over that particular school? You get it? So when you are refused by a school, they will not really give you a reason, but go to your application, go to the school's websites to see the admission requirements. Maybe you didn't meet the requirements. That is why they refused you. Speaking of requirements, you actually get scholarships when you meet the requirements. Now, don't be fooled by automatic scholarships, okay? Automatic scholarships are what these schools give to people in random. I wouldn't say it's random, but you know when you apply to a school, they have this fixed scholarship that they give you. It's actually not a scholarship. It's like I'm selling something for 1,000 cedis, and I come to you that, oh, this thing is 1,500 cedis, but I can give you a discount for 500 cedis. I still sold it to you for 1,000 cedis. So that is how most scholarships work here. So when you see a school like Wingate University talking about, oh, we have 27,000 automatic scholarships for international students, it's not an automatic scholarship. They are not real money. They are just giving you their figure for you to think that they've given you a scholarship. It's not a real scholarship. You get it? So look for the external, look for the outside scholarship from Merit. So you go to the school's website, you go to funding, tuition and aid, you see something like merit-based scholarship, need-based scholarship, music scholarship, sports scholarship. If you are good at sports, reach out to the coach of this school and tell them that, oh, you are actually good this. Show them proof. If they allow you to apply to the school so that they could give you sports scholarship, then you should be good to go. There's always a way out. Don't be so fixed on one school. Don't be so fixed on one state. Don't be so fixed on one particular place. No. When New York was my dream state, I was obsessed with New York. All the schools I applied to were in New York. That was like a very stupid mistake. And that is what led to my second refusal. But I've been to New York like 10 times. I can go to New York anytime. You see, so when you come to the US, you have a visa to the United States, not to one particular state. You can transfer, you can do anything once you get to the US. No one is looking for you. No one, when, I don't know, you guys saw the police cars came to pass by like 3. No one stopped by and was like, hey, where's your visa? No one will do that. Once you get here, you have the freedom to do whatever you want to do. It feels like you are living here. You get it? It's just that you cannot do certain things that citizens do, right? So don't be so fixed on one state. Oh, my uncle lives in Massachusetts. My uncle lives in Boston. My uncle lives in Tennessee. So I want to school around that place. When you apply to a school in Tennessee and you don't get funded, and you apply to a school in, let's say, Connecticut and you get funded, what is the difference? When you go to Connecticut, when you go for the interview for the Connecticut one, you get a visa, just transfer your I-20 and go to your uncle's place. There's no big deal with by force. I have to go to Tennessee because my uncle lives there. He said when I come, he'll give me a place to stay and all those things. Nah, you get it? So find a scholarship from the school's website. Always email the schools or call them. I used to call them. Reach out to them before you apply. Let them give you the go ahead that, yeah, we qualify for our scholarship and stuff before you apply, right? The next thing that I would like to talk about is the proof of funds. Proof of funds is a bit difficult, right? When I was applying for Canada, I remember my dad was friends with this minister. I won't mention his position, like he's a very popular minister, and we lived in the same area with him. So he likes me. I called him like 2 weeks ago, told him that, oh, everything is well. So we went to see him and told him that, oh, we needed his bank statements, blah, 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 and so many things. And he helped me with his bank statement for the Canada one, and he acted like my stepfather. That is another thing. When you go for your interview, choose to say stepfather rather than uncle. Stepfather feels close. It feels like it's a very close relationship compared to the uncle vibes that we've been giving them, uncle and auntie. So either say stepmother or stepfather. That one is a bit, close compared to the uncle thing. So with the bank statement, unfortunately, you would have to, if your parents cannot afford, you would have to find companies that are willing to give you their bank statement, or you would have to find like a rich person, which most people will not do. So you have to tell like the organizations that they will not be the one sponsoring, but you just need them as proof of funds, and they should be able to help you. If you're able to get someone to help you with it, fine. If not, I don't really know much. Just get the funding and then show a little proof that you can pay the fees. and all that. So yeah, that is basically it. That is the next thing that I'll talk about. And speaking of the requirements, another thing is the personal statement and the CV. People reach out to me to review their CV for them, and I'm like, do you guys not know of ChatGPT and AI? It's the easiest, and I use AI all the time. When you write your personal statements, paste it in ChatGPT and say, ChatGPT, this is my essay for a college application. Give me 5 areas I need to work on to improve this essay. It will give it to you, and then you improve on it. You don't need anyone to review it. Put in your CV, it will do the review for you. Everything. The internet is there. Just explore, be curious. Don't waste the internet on drama on the internet and stuff. Use the internet on this journey. It's a full-time thing. When you're at work, something pops up, just search it up. You are at work, something pops up, just search it up, and then you should find an answer. You get it? So yeah, that is it. Proof of funds and everything. I'll come here with a part 2 to let you know if I should tell you guys challenges that most people face in the US. I've done a video about it, but I can go into details about it. Yeah, lastly, I'll talk about how to stop being nervous during the interview. Being nervous is all about a mindset thing, okay? Nervousness isn't real, it's all about your mindset. If I see someone who is shorter than me and I know I can beat them 100%, would I be nervous when I see them? No. But when I see someone who can 100% beat me, won't I be nervous? I will be nervous. It's all in the mind, because in my mind, I know that he can beat me. Maybe he doesn't have that vim to beat me, but in my mind, I formulated that he can beat me. So I've already felt nervous in front of him, right? So with the interview, it's all about mindset. Train your mind that you are not going to see the office officer again. You are not going there to please them, even though you are supposed to convince them. When you go for the interview, when you are shaking, you don't get any benefits from being nervous. So why should you be nervous? And I've always advised you guys to print the questions that you would be answering. So when you are going for your interview, plan the questions. Oh, they'll definitely ask me who is funded. They'll definitely ask me my proof of funds. They'll definitely ask me why this school. So you write all those things on paper and then be rehearsing it when you're at the interview room, okay? Those things take away the nervousness from you, right? So there, that is it. Basically 18 minutes. I just came back from my couch. The snow is melting, so I can't go anywhere. Yeah, I can't go anywhere. But I'm still working on the transfer video. I made an entire video about me transferring the whole journey, so I'll post it very soon. And I'll also post about certain things. So let me know if there's something you would want me to talk about that I can, and I'll definitely do that. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay blessed.